So someone asked me, would I do a tapping video on OCD and intrusive thoughts? And OCD was something I suffered from, very seriously when I was younger. And through using tapping, through using light language, I have cleared it to a point now where I can head it off before it starts to become troublesome, or, it very rarely bothers me these days, thanks be to God. But the way to look at it, and my understanding when I looked into it, was that OCD is a behavior that you create when you don't feel safe, when you don't feel secure. And it's a way of taking back some kind of control of your life. So when you're young and you think something bad is going to happen to your loved ones, that's the intrusive thoughts. And then, well, if you tap this 14 times or whatever, nothing's going to happen to your loved one. But then it's the compulsion of, but if you don't do it, something bad is going to happen. And if you don't do it and something bad happens, then you know it was your fault because you didn't do the thing, whatever that was. Now, it's a horrendous way to live your life. It sucks up so much energy. It is exhausting, really, really exhausting. So when you know that the basis of it is a need for control because you don't feel safe, then you can go straight into the root cause of it and tap on the feeling of not being safe, the feeling of being powerless, the feeling of not being in control. And in doing that, and doing that consistently, you change the patterns in your mind, and the compulsion to do these things doesn't come up in the same way, and it becomes something that fades from your life if you do this consistently. I've seen this with myself, and I've seen it with other people as well, but it has to be something that you do consistently, at least for a while, to kind of flush out the programs of feeling unsafe and feeling powerless, and then you find healthier coping mechanisms, or you start to recognize when you're feeling that way or heading into that way, and then you can kind of cut it off at the pass. Okay, so if you're feeling that way right now, just follow along with me. The thing about tapping is you're literally tapping on all of the parts that react to stress and create, release stress hormones and whatever, and deal with stress in the body. So when you're feeling the feeling very highly and you tap like that, what you're doing then is you're sending a very strong message to the subconscious mind. We want to eliminate this. We don't want this anymore. So the most effective way to work with this, and it sounds scary, I know, but this is the most effective way. Do it when you're in the throes of wanting, of being compelled to do the OCD behavior, or else bring it up, close your eyes and bring that feeling up as strongly as you can, and then tap. So what you're aiming at is a level between 1 and 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. And your aim is, with each tapping round, to bring that number down when you go back and check. Okay, and that's how you know you're repatterning the message then, or the signal or whatever. Okay, so you're perfectly safe. No matter the feelings that come up, you can deal with them. If it becomes very strong, just keep tapping on that feeling. You're perfectly safe. It's the mind will tell you that you're not. And that's where the problem is, okay? Okay, so whatever it is that the compulsion is for you, feel it now as strongly as you can. And tap with me. Even though I feel this compulsion is really, really strong. Even though I feel if I don't do this thing, something bad will happen. Even though everything in my body is screaming to do this thing. Even though it feels very overwhelming right now. Even though I feel anxious, afraid, scared, alone, powerless, helpless in this moment. I love myself. I accept myself right now. I forgive myself. I am loving. I am lovable. I'm safe. Even though I feel overwhelmed right now. Even though I feel scared right now. Even though I don't know what's going to happen, and that scares me. Even though I have no control, I feel I have no control in this moment. Even though I feel overwhelmed, physically nauseous, dizzy, sick, faint. I know I'm okay. I know this is just my mind trying to protect me from an old danger. It's safe to let that go now. It's safe to let that old danger go. I am safe. Deep breath. Blow it out. And say peace. Now go back in. If you're in the throes of the feeling, see has it lessened even a little bit. If you're using your mind to bring the feeling up, go back in and rate it from 1 to 10. Sometimes it will get stronger, sometimes it will drop very much down to a 4 very quickly. Stay with it, okay? Even though I feel scared, even though I'm not sure this is going to work, even though I really want to do the thing because I don't want anything bad to happen, I know I'm safe. I know I'm divinely protected. In this moment, here with Marlene, I am safe. I am always safe. Even though I feel scared, even though I feel overwhelmed, you can use 2 hands, even though I feel overwhelmed, and I really, really want to do this thing. I really, really want to do this thing. I really want to do this thing. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to be safe. It's safe to be safe now. I'll release and let it go. It's okay. I'm okay now. Deep breath. Blow it out. Say peace. Now in your mind, and if you're still in the throes of it now, if you can do this, it would be great. If not, just continue the tapping until you can kind of drop it down to a point where you can do this. If you're using your mind, what I want you to do now is close your eyes and go into a memory or a person, a thing, a place that makes you feel good. And give that your full attention. What does it feel like? Feel the feelings of it. Now tap again. Even though I feel scared, even though I don't know what's going to happen, even though these thoughts are all consuming, even though I feel I can't breathe, even though I feel scared and alone, even though I really want to do this thing, just this once, I know it's just an old pattern. I know it's just when I was younger and I didn't have the tools to deal with what was going on. But I'm okay now. I'm safe now. I can take care of myself now. Grab your wrist, deep breath, blow it out, and say peace. Even though this feels scary, it's getting less and less. I can feel it subsiding. I can feel it subsiding. I know it's going away. The intensity is going away. I'm starting to feel so much more relaxed, much calmer, much more peaceful, much more at ease. Because I know I am safe. Because I know I am safe. I am in control. I am safe. Deep breath. Blow it out. Say peace. It's going away now. These thoughts are going away. I am always in control. I am peaceful, poised, and powerful. No matter what happens, I am calm, centered, secure in myself. No matter what happens, I am in alignment with my highest self. I am peaceful, calm. control. Peace. I'm always safe. I'm always in control. Only good things flow to me. Only good things happen to me and mine. Only good flows to me. Only love flows to me. I love myself. I forgive myself. I forgive those that hurt me. It's safe to let them go now. It's safe to let go. I'm safe. I'm always safe. Deep breath. Blow it out. Say peace. So you can continue after each tapping round. Check in where you are on the scale 1 to 10. And what you're doing then is just naming whatever is coming up. So if an anxious feeling comes up, you say, even though I feel this anxious feeling, I know I'm safe. If you want to cry, even though I'm crying, I know this is just a release. So you're literally tapping on everything that comes up. If it's a memory, even though this memory is here, even though this person did this, even though whatever it is, and you just tap it out till it goes away, and it will. I've tapped out some of the most serious things that have ever happened to me. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. I really am.